Hey guys, Eli here. Hope you're all doing well as always. I'm back to show my movie pickups for the month of June. I don't have a ton of stuff. I think I have like 6 releases here, but I mean, come on, come on. Come on, right? So yeah, let's get into it. Let me know what you guys have been watching. What have you been picking up too? I would like to know. So with Louie, he's over here looking. But anyways, so most of you guys won't have seen any of this stuff, but if you do watch the Cinema Attacks channel that I am on with my buddy Tom, and also our other buddies like Scott and Chris, it's a good time. But if you follow that, you might have seen all of these because I did. I think I showed literally all of these on that channel. So, Tom, if you're watching, I guess you can just go watch something else. It's something better. Same with you, Simon and James. But if you just want to hang out with me for a bit, I'll see if I can't make this at least slightly interesting. So, this is all horror today. Oh boy! All right, starting off with let's see. This movie here, when I'll be honest, when it came out a couple years back, I had no interest in it. It was rated PG-13. I thought the name sounded dumb. There wasn't really anyone attached to this film that like I was super interested in at the time. I've changed my some of my views a little bit since then, I guess, because so we're talking about the boogeyman, the boogeyman. So, I should have been like hip to this because it is yet another film taken from, I believe, a short story of Stephen King. If not, I don't think it's a novel. I think it's one of his stories. Don't quote me on that. How many times have I told you that? How many times have I used that line? Yeah, I like Stephen King a lot. He's one of my favorite writers, but yeah, I don't really like PG-13 horror. I feel like it's usually just trying to play it safe. It was written by Scott Beck and Brian Woods, who at this point are quite big names in the horror scene, I guess. Directed by Rob Savage, which does sound familiar, but I can't remember offhand who that is. But it also does star Sophie Thatcher as, I think, the lead. A younger Sophie Thatcher. And David Dastmalchian, I see his name on there, but I don't think he is. He's not a lead by any means. But I think it was really the release of Companion. I just loved that movie so much, and I really started to like Sophie Thatcher. And I was like, I think this girl can act. I think she's got she's got a hell of a future. There's no doubt. I think she's like 23 years old. I think she cranked out some awesome performances at that age. So, Boogeyman, what do you guys think? Have you seen it? Let me know. I've heard it's actually pretty damn good. So, we'll see. Next, we have an 80s classic. I'm really bad at the dates. 83, Sleepaway Camp, man. Sleepaway Camp. What better time to pick up Sleepaway Camp than in the middle of the summer? What better time to watch it than like on a hot summer weekend or whatever? I haven't seen this movie in a long time, and I never had it in my collection at all in any way, shape, or form, so I'm glad to finally have rectified that. This is I think it's a slasher classic. It's not really one of my favorites, to be honest. It's not like one of my all-timers, but it's a wild fucking movie, and I really respect it. I mean, Angela Baker. I mean, there's so much about this that's classic. Yeah, man. So you got the DVD Blu-ray combo. I always like that. And the reversible artwork via, Scream Factory. So here is the... I don't remember this artwork. I don't remember ever seeing this. Man. I think this might be the original artwork. I gotta be honest. Maybe I'm a poser, but I don't remember that artwork. But anyways, it's pretty cool. Obviously, I think I like that one better. But yeah, man, you guys have all seen this, I'm sure. If not, if you're a fan of slashers, I do believe it's a mandatory watch. Whether you need to own it or whether you think you need to own it or not, your mileage is going to vary, but it is a mandatory watch for sure. Scream Factory, again, another 80s slasher. I probably like this one maybe a little less, but it's still, again, this is still a slasher that I do believe you do need to see if you're a fan of slashers, and I'm a huge fan of slashers. So this is from, when did this come out? 82. So you've got 82 and 83 represented here. Slumber Party Massacre. this is one of those horror movies that, like, even if you haven't seen it, you probably know of its, like, the drill wielding villain, which is pretty effective. It's over the top and ridiculous. I mean, look at the dude on the back. He's a madman, man. He's gonna drill you to death. Yeah, dude, it's a good one. I felt the need to have this in my collection. I always thought it was weird that I didn't have it, so glad to. Between this and Sleepaway Camp, it's like decades old problems rectified. I feel good about it. Then we have something I've wanted to see for quite a number of years, or at least I think it came out a couple years ago, 2019. So I've wanted to see this for 6 years. Talking about Scream Queen, My Nightmare on Elm Street. You probably can guess what that is. If not, what do you guys got? You got any guesses what this might be about? If you were to guess that it is about the dude from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, you'd be right. That movie obviously had a lot of controversy. Here, maybe this is a hot take, but I don't think it is, or I don't think it should be. I like Nightmare on Elm Street 2. I never really had a problem with it. I certainly don't think it's terrible, like some people. And I'm not trying to say that people are forming this opinion over the kind of overt gayness, I guess, or queerness of the movie. But yeah, I just think it's a cool movie, and the whole lore behind it to this day just kind of leaves people a little bit mystified, and I'm really looking forward to actually learning more about it. So it's a nice set. It's got a nice book there. You might know it by this cover, which is cool. I like that one better. So yeah, I can't wait to watch this as a Nightmare on Elm Street fan. Absolutely had to have this in my collection. Then I've got the Universal Steelbook Creature from the Black Lagoon 4K. Look at that. Artwork done by Alex Ross, a comic book artist. Obviously fucking awesome artist, and he is. I own some comics that Alex Ross drew that I bought literally just for the art. Didn't really care for the storyline. He did a lot of stuff for DC. I was really never a big DC guy, even when I was reading a lot of comics. So yeah, you get a 4K and a Blu-ray disc here. I'm a big fan of the creature. One of my favorite. I mean, I love all the Universal monsters. I've always thought the creature was just such a cool character, such a cool design. I always thought he deserved way more. I think, yeah, dude, I think it's fair to say that he is easily the least popular of the Universal monsters, and I never really understood why. Or maybe people thought that, maybe he was, they saw him as limited, that, there's only so many stories they felt like could be written. I don't know. I personally, I think a lot of those monsters are underused. I mean, I always thought even werewolves and wolfmen type movies were kind of underutilized. But Creature from the Black Lagoon, we never saw a remake at all of any sort, which I always thought was weird. I don't know if there's a rights thing going on there. As people have pointed out to me, when I do say that, people often remind me of there's The Shape of Water, which, fair enough. I would say The Shape of Water is definitely a Creature from the Black Lagoon remake, or like alternate universe type story. It's awesome. I love it. But yeah, I think we do. This might sound like blasphemy, but I think we do need a modern Creature from the Black Lagoon remake, done well, mind you. So feel free to punch me in the comments if you disagree. I get it. I'm not trying to shit on your stuff, guys. Last but not least, we have the Shudder original series, season 1 of the Creep Tapes. I've been waiting to get this for a while. I've only watched the first episode so far. I need to get back on it. I'll admit I was hesitant. I was going to buy this without even a thought, but I was hesitant kind of hesitant to watch it because I was wondering if it would, would that magic still be there? It's been a while, even since Creep 2. Creep, the first Creep came out I think well over 10 years ago, maybe more. I don't know. Anyway, it's been a while since those two have came out. But Mark Duplass has kept that character going. When you watch this, you feel like he didn't ever even skip a beat. and that is exactly what I wanted. But again, I am going off one episode, and it's the first episode. Who knows? Maybe that's the best one on in the season. I don't know, but I've heard that it's good throughout, and I really don't doubt it. So if you're a fan of the Creep, and I've never seen Creep 2, by the way, I'll rectify that soon. But if you're a fan of Creep or Creep 2 or whatever, I think you should definitely check that out. I think it's really, really good. So that is, yeah, that's all I got for now. What you can expect from me in the future, I think my next video probably will be my review for the 2009 film, I think, World's Greatest Dad, starring Robin Williams, written and directed by Bobcat Goldthwait. I'm working on a review for I Saw the TV Glow from 2024. And yeah, those will probably be my next 2 videos. But you never know with me. You never fucking know. So yeah, so let me know you've been watching, picking up, all that stuff. Let me know how you've been. Let me know how your cats and dogs are. Send me pictures. Cheers, guys. I'll see you at the multiplex.